let's talk about this hypnotic patch that I created using the Faderpunk. So let me give you a quick little rundown on this patch. And I have the manual up in front of me just to kind of help me explain to you guys and paint you guys a better picture of exactly what's going on and how I created it. So what you're hearing, apart from the drums, is the DPO being sequenced by two Euclidean sequencers on channels 1 through 4. And channel 1 sets the length of the sequence, while channel 2 controls the amount of beats in the sequence. And if you hold down the function button below channel 1, and now you're controlling the speed of the sequence, which goes from a bar all the way up to 30-second triplets. And essentially what I have is two Euclidean sequencers going on at the same time, and currently they're at different speeds. So I have two patterns going simultaneously at different speeds, and by just changing the fader position, I have immediate access to have different variations of this pattern in the sequence, and which is obviously what I look for anytime I add something to the setup, is immediacy and changing things up, changing rhythms so that I can play this live. So again, these are just attack decay envelopes. So now I have a completely different sequence with the same rhythmic patterns by just changing the decay of one or two or all of the waveforms. Change the number of beats on this sequence. So let me mute the first one. So now you're just hearing the last two waveforms. And then we'll add this one back in. So that, remember, this is the 16th note sequence. playing in parallel with the 1/8 note sequence. So again, just so many different variations, different things that you can do, just messing with the faders in real time while you're playing. All right, but now I'm getting carried away because this thing is just so much fun, because as soon as you move some quick faders, you just want to get right into jamming. So just to quickly keep things going, like I said, these are AD envelopes. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 AD envelopes. Now, the cool thing about the AD envelopes is that you can quickly change the shape by just clicking the second channel here. So your trigger or your gate goes into the attack channel, and then your decay is what gets outputted, and this is what's going into the VCA to control the decay of each waveform from the DPO. Now, holding shift and moving the first channel allows you to change the trigger to gate time from 0 to 4 seconds. And by just hitting the function button below the attack channel, you can change the attack curve selection. So in yellow, it's linear, in pink, it's logarithmic, and in blue, it's exponential. And same exact thing with the decay curve. You can change the decay curve. And another layer of control that you have with the AD envelopes is that if you hold shift, you see how I have them set to pink because I really like the sound. So if you hold shift and you hit the decay channel, which is channel 2, yellow is a regular AD envelope, blue is an attack sustain release envelope, and in pink is a looping AD envelope. So for this patch, I just liked the sound of the looping one. So just to quickly go through so you can sort of hear the slight difference of the different envelope modes. We'll turn this sequence on. You know what, let me just do it with just one. So all we're hearing is this waveform right here, the final waveform from the DPO. So you can hear the difference when I switch the different envelope modes. So in yellow, it's just your standard linear curve selection. And in pink, this is your logarithmic decay curve. And in blue, this is your exponential decay curve. So you can just, you know, mess around with that to taste on whatever sounds best for you. I like the pink one just because it's a little more plucky, doesn't take up too much space on the spectrum as long as I don't push it all the way crazy. Bring in the second waveform back in. So yeah, that is the AD envelopes. Now let's move on to the next portion of the Faderpunk and how I have it set up. Channels 13 and 14, I have a quantizer because that's how I'm sending pitch, and that's how you saw in the jam in the beginning, how by moving this fader, I was able to change the pitch and send different pitch information to the oscillator to have, again, more variation on tap, ready to go, and just have something else that is playable in the moment. So just so we can listen to that one more time, we're gonna put a random sequence in. Let's put a little decay on these. So you can just change fader position to send different pitch information. This is how I was using it, but let me explain the quantizer. So channel 1 is where you send your unquantized pitch into. So in my case, I am just sending random pitch CV from the mimetic digitalis right into this channel, and then what's being outputted is quantized C Phrygian notes. So that's why everything still stays in key. So let me turn up the filter so you can hear the effect of that. So a higher fader position, you're entering higher notes, and lower you're entering kind of like now bass territory. So I just even switching between this here and a live performance can give you a lot more variation. not doing it on beat can just give it a little hypnotic feeling here. And again, just something else to play with and gives you more options to have fun with during a live set. And I forgot to mention that channel 1 actually shifts the CV by 0 to 12 semitones before the quantization. And channel 2 is the actual octave shift. It shifts the CV by +5 or -5 octaves before the quantization happens. And hitting the function button below just simply enables or disables the semitone shift or the octave shift. So you can just mess around with the quantizer, mess around with your decay value times, mess around with your actual rhythmic sequence, all on one device. And this patch just made me, you know, really excited to continue playing with it, continue having fun with it. I can barely speak, that's how much I can't even contain my excitement, just coming up with different hypnotic rhythms and obviously keeping this particular patch and this channel within the world of live techno. And I can only imagine the possibilities in other genres and other styles of music. So, so if you want to check out the Faderpunk, the link is in the description down below. I hope you enjoyed this quick little explanation and this quick little patch demo. So with that being said, keep patching, keep playing, keep pushing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.